All right, here we go. We'll give this a try one more time. All right, it looks like it actually worked that time. What is going on, Great Lakes Laser Supply? How is everybody doing this evening? It is Monday in Michigan. There we go. It looks like my live stream is good. If you are watching, let me know. Got everything muted. Just wanted to go live tonight. I was trying to go live a little earlier, but everything I was working on seemed to take forever. Who's liking already? So if you guys are coming in, let me know where you're watching from. What's the weather like where you're at? We are in chilly Grand Rapids, Michigan area. It was nice and warm last week and chilly this week. What's up, Maria? Joe, what's shaking? What's up, buddy? I did some work at the office this evening. I was there a little late. Got the new UV laser all set up and ready to go. If you haven't seen David's new laser setup is pretty crazy. Maria, you definitely need to come by David's shop and check that out. Robert, how are you doing? Are you you're headed down to APA? I know you're speaking. What's up, Greg? How are you? Old frozen Linden. Greg, what was the temp last week for you on that warm day? I know for us it was amazing. I think my car hit 60 degrees. But if you guys got any questions, comments, or other, I just figured we'd come on and chat for a little bit. It's been about a week or two since I've been live. What's up, Jordan? How are you? We did get a new flashlight color in. We People have been asking for red flashlights forever, and we now have red flashlights are in stock. I don't think they're actually up on the website yet. Molly was slacking today. I don't know what she's been doing. Excited for the conference. Joe, I am so excited too. You got yours last week. Need to set it up. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love a CO2 Galvo. Setting David's up. You know what? I forgot to comment on David's post. As I was gonna say, no thumbs were harmed in the assembly of this laser, but I literally put my thumb in front of the laser beam while I was like just looking at it. So it did get me real quick. It didn't hurt, but it was definitely startling to say the least. Thanks, Jordan. What's up, Trina? How are you? Jeff, how are you doing? What is the Michigan Maker Summit? David, don't even. You were in the 60s, seeing someone in shorts. Also see someone on a motorcycle. It makes sense. I definitely saw some cars that were not on the road a couple days before on that nice day. It makes sense. If I had a convertible or something, I would be out doing that too. The Michigan Maker Summit. So who's coming to the Michigan Maker Summit? No, Greg will be there. Jeff will be there. David will be there. He'll be just hanging out in his booth. Blake was showing me what not to do with the Galvo, but David's Galvo, I'm really excited. I can't wait for us to be able to laser something on there so you guys can see what that looks like. Because it is just such a cool setup for production. Seeing that Galvo laser uh, engrave the wood, cut the wood, it is unreal. Maria will be there representing. There's been a lot of talk in the Facebook group about 3D printers lately, and that's a very good question. I feel like a lot of people have is which 3D printer should I get? And I think my number one answer for sure, right next to me, is our Bamboo P1P. And this Bamboo, literally, I bought it used, has been plug and play since day one. I was able to plug it in and just run jigs. I never really did anything other than running those jigs, and the thing was a machine. But all day long, I would say Bamboo. If you want to be able to plug that 3D printer in and not have to worry about anything, Bamboo all the way. Now, I have had the Creality High. They are a sponsor of the Michigan Maker Summit. What's up, Cheyenne? I have had a Creality High that I got about 6 months ago, and I've actually had the same experience. Now, I know at my day job, we had Creality printers, and it was you really had to work at it and mess with the settings and get things dialed in. But the Creality High for 6 months, plug and play, no issues, beautiful prints. And now Creality sent us the Spark XI7 for the next Michigan Maker Summit. Trina, so jig files, we work with Alive Pixel Creates for the jigs for our products. I send Daniel our products when we have them, and he designs a custom jig for all of our products, and you can order those at Alive Pixel Creates. But I do have the jig generator where you are able to make a jig if you have a 3D printer. If you haven't seen the jig generator, that would be a good idea sometime is I could do a screen share and show everybody how the jig generator works. I could honestly do it here now, but I don't know. I think that's kind of boring. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think though. But I could definitely make a video on the jig generator and how that works sometime because I think I see all these posts over and over, like people asking about jigs and different things, and I've said there's just got to be an easy tool for people to be able to make a jig, for something simple. They don't have to be really, really complicated. That would be awesome. Oh, cool. I'll have to do that. And if you didn't see already, this is the new red flashlight that just came in today. We got a ton of them in. I've been waiting, trying to build up our stock for flashlights so we could. It's Great Lakes Laser Supply Jig Gen Pro, David. You got to get the name right. But we finally got a good selection of all of our favorite colors for the flashlights. We've got black, blue, and red, which are the most popular colors for all the things that we typically have. Maria, I know you've got the big format Creality. That one looks pretty cool as well. I'm gonna see. Let's just see. I guess I'll do a screen share right now. I don't think it's very exciting, but we'll just do it real quick. Shouldn't take too much time. So we are at GreatLakesLaserSupply.com, and then you're going to go to the drop down, and you're going to go to Jig Gen Pro. All right, so I believe you guys can see this screen now. I won't be able to see for a second. Oh, there it is. Perfect. That is what I was looking for there. All right, so now we go right here. And it's super, super simple. I wanted this to be no fluff, and I've actually added features and taken features off of this. But you just got to put in your email address. You want to work in millimeters or inches. Pretty standard size, 300 by 300 for your bed, but this is going to be whatever the bed size of your laser is. This could go for your Galvo laser. This could go in your CO2 laser. Let's just do a hat clip, 30.5 by 31, 5 millimeter spacing. If we're going to 3D print, we can pick our thickness. Do we want the bolt pattern for a Galvo bed or the Maxi Index X? And then we're going to generate. And there we go. It generates your jig right there. And now we can either download an SVG to laser cut, or we can download an STL to 3D print. And you can see it's got the UV registration marks there. I just took that off. And you can literally just change this to whatever you want. Come down to generate. And it has that finger notch in there. And you can 3D print this and be a laser engraving fool. I don't see. I'm not sure what you guys are seeing right now. I hope you guys weren't just watching me while I was clicking around on that. Unless there's that long of a delay. What's up? Getting jiggy with it. So I guess there's that long of a delay. That's crazy. I don't know how the delay is so long. I am watching what seems like forever ago. That would be a great jig for golf balls. Yeah, you're working and just listening to you, Blake. Don't worry, not paying attention at all. Thank you, David. I don't. There is an incredible long delay. I don't even know how it's possible for the delay to be this long. No problem, Trina. Happy to give you a quick run through. But yeah, if anybody has any questions, concerns, or other, I know I scrolled the Facebook page and I try to just touch on some of the things that I see from the last week or so. Um, looks like Daniel at Alive Pixel Creates is doing a discount before he leaves the country, 10% off at Alive Pixel Creates. Tracy is what reminded me of the 3D printers. He had asked, if you had to buy another machine, what would it be? And I think it's worth mentioning. I know Cody and I have discussed it. Tracy and I have since discussed it. But the tool changers are definitely the future of 3D printers. So if you are really in the market trying to buy a 3D printer right now, I would probably hold out 3 or 6 months if you can. And I would just wait and get a tool changer because that is the way of the future. Seeing what those things can do is absolutely incredible. Cody is going to have one live at the Michigan Maker Summit. We'll probably have another brand as well. That'll be really exciting to see those tool changers. The waste that you don't get out of those is just unreal. I truly think that they are the future of 3D printing, and I think as more of them come out, things are going to get more cost effective. Let's see. Honestly, I just scrolled past my hat clip giveaway. I think I still have to pick 2 more names. But that is it, guys. It is Monday in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I just wanted to go on and say hello. It's nice to see some of you guys live, have a little bit of conversation. Yeah, I agree, Cody. The bamboo is the awesome way to go for a beginner. Um, you know, I will see how the Creality is still going for me after another 6 months or so. And just one more time, we got the new flashlight live. Actually, it's not live. I keep saying that it's live on the website. It's not live on the website. What's up? Hi, Hannah. How are you? I think Hannah and I were almost having like a mini beef last night. I posted some pictures for to promote the Michigan Maker Summit, and of course, the pictures that I posted weren't good enough. So she had to send me a picture to swap out. But it's always funny. I've got 4 daughters, and it's the same thing with them. If any picture, they've got to see it and approve it before anything happens with it. What is the official countdown to the summit? That is a good question, Cody. We have got 14, 20 days. Is that right? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 19 or 20 days, depending on how you look at it. You need to get some of those flashlights. Bobby, the red ones are looking good. So now we got the full spread of all the colors that typically sell really well, which is black, red, and blue for all of the things that we have. Hannah, you're so funny. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off and get to bed. I've been up since like 4 a.m. this morning. But I just wanted to come on and say hello, talk about the Michigan Maker Summit briefly, and just chat, talk about the new flashlight color. And you guys have a good week. If you're watching this after the fact, throw something in the comments. Let me know you guys watched, and let me know what you're up to this week. New this year, a summit photo release form. So that's a great idea, Cody. I need to add that to the ticket. If you buy a ticket or you're a vendor, there's like a waiver, so I can do whatever I want with the pictures regardless. But you guys have a good night. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate all you guys. Make good choices.